And thank you, Earth Angel, and thank you, Lynette. Thank you for sewing into me. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for sewing into me, and know that you are receiving it back in every way that God deems necessary for each and every expansive experience you have aligned to, and all rewards you have earned. Because this was a long fight. You were up against a lot, and I do feel like this is a part 2 to the YouTube reading I had just done, where we talked about individuals attempting to bind themselves to you doing intimate magic, and others attempting to destiny swap with you. And a lot of these individuals, this fan is blowing my hair, but wild crazy. But the reason these individuals wanted to bind to you is because of your cleared lineage, what you were fated for, what you have earned. Why individuals wanted to destiny swap with you? To avoid their own demise, their own destruction, their own karma, and place it onto you as a master alchemist and transmuter. Boom, 6 of Swords, and they traveled to do this. Some of you were guided to travel away from these individuals, or you were snatched out of their lives because of the path they were taking. So some of you are not in the same city or state as these individuals anymore, or you're about to be. You're about to be relocated for some of you. Shit, this could even be you clearing karma and breaking chains in a city. Some of us have been moved to cities to call judgment down upon them. See how neighborhoods within these cities or within these states treat us. And it's like the majority of these individuals condemn themselves, coming after you, gang stalking you, monitoring you, trying to find something wrong with you because of how your light illuminated what they needed to work on and heal. So some of you are about to be relocated from a city or a state because you've done your job. And the way that you have been treated has defined these individuals' path. You are a blessing or a curse depending how individuals treat you, because you are basically an undercover agent. You're an undercover agent, angel agent. You're an undercover angel, undercover galactic agent. Everybody that looks at you, they sense your energy, they feel your divinity, but you don't look the way they feel as though an angel should look. Exactly, walking karma. But you're also walking dharma. When individuals bless you, exactly, restoration agent, they get restored, they get blessed 10,000-fold. When individuals bless you, they get blessed. When individuals judge you, they get judged. This is what is occurring with some of you in the neighborhood you're in the city you're in, shit, even the state that you're in. If there have been corrupt law officials in a certain state targeting you, the entire state, child. What about a child? Your chosen child, yes. Anybody that mistreats you is mistreating a chosen child and will be dealt with accordingly, where you are coming to assist them, to lead them, to guide them. And how they treat you is how they get treated. A lot of individuals are triggered because of the shadows that you bring up with your light. But these shadows, again, are to be addressed. These individuals are meant to acknowledge them and work on healing them. You assist in bringing forth shadow work for individuals that were not trying to look at what they needed to heal, but still complaining about why they were not moving forward, why they were not manifesting, why they were in shitty relationships, why they felt unloved, why they weren't able to acquire the job of their dreams. You helped them see what they needed to see to elevate. And some of them mistreated you for it. And I'm hearing a lot of them mistreated you for it. They felt inadequate around you, insecure around you. They felt as though some of these individuals targeted you and attempted to set you up because of how alluring others found you. Like some of you had a neighbor that felt like their partner was looking at you and admiring you, and it really set this neighbor off. Or maybe somebody at work felt like you were getting all the attention. And they were supposed to go inwardly and address, why am I feeling envious? Why am I feeling jealous? What is this leading me to looking at? And it's probably from childhood, where they felt like their other siblings were getting more attention, or they weren't being heard. They felt silenced. This was inner work that needed to be done. And somebody, Princess of Staves, acted impulsively. I heard ruthless, unethical. Again, if you were targeted by corrupted officials, the whole state is under judgment. Some of you are going to be receiving some type of compensation for something that was unethically done to you. The Star. And teamwork makes the dream work. You are the true star. This is why you trigger so many individuals. You're attempting to put them in a position to look inwardly in order to find their own divinity. Yet they attempt to consume yours. Wow. And this is why these bloodlines cannot run from endings. They cannot run from them. They cannot use your energy to shield themselves from these endings. They must face them. Like, there were too many years while you were in the dark that individuals were able to use your energy to elongate certain cycles, to elongate their stability, to elongate certain relationships that turn karmic, to elongate prosperity. And now all of these individuals are going through these endings because you have moved into your harvest. You've moved into the best. Ooh. Somebody may have attempted to use lines on you, because I went to say the best lines. Somebody may have been attempting to tempt you in order to bind themselves to you, trying to mimic a partner. You closed that cycle out. You did not connect with this person. That's relevant for somebody. Somebody was asking their spirit team if they made the right decision, not communicating to somebody, blocking somebody, ghosting somebody. Yes, you did. Trust your intuition and discernment. It has led you this far, and trust your team with what they tell you to do. If they tell you to stop communicating with somebody, stop communicating with somebody. If they are guiding you to leave a certain position, it's because they see what is going to come of that position and how it's going to hinder you. If they're telling you to leave a certain area, they are going to provide provisions in order to make this easy for you to relocate. So whatever this is, you were not rude, you were balanced, you were level, you maintained your equilibrium, and you disconnected from a person, place, or thing that was holding a lower vibrational frequency and energy and was hindering you in some way, or attempting to. Ooh! Interesting, but we got teamwork makes the dream work. Some of you are revealing the truth about what these societies, organizations, and networks were up to and how they kept maintaining prosperity, how they kept maintaining energetic connections, how they kept having an influx of fertility that obviously was not theirs. So some of you were being targeted by organizations that only further connected you to them in a way where you were receiving downloads of the moves that they were to make. And you were counteracting them with whatever you were guided to do, which confused these organizations further because they could not surprise you. They couldn't ambush you. And we talked about these organizations and networks over on YouTube where these individuals are having so much resurrected in this lifetime that they thought they had avoided, that these individuals are backing down. They're falling back because of what happens every time they come for you. Interesting. Also, like I was saying earlier, because they brought me back to it, with these new beginnings, you're an entirely different bloodline from your karmic lineage. You have purified your bloodline, because they reminded me I did not finish that channel. You purified your bloodline. This is why these endings, this is why the Reaper of All is on these individuals' tail. Because if these individuals were able to maintain binding to you or reconnect to you, they would. Somebody got to do it. Exactly. And you were the one chosen to. And the thing here is these individuals for a very long time were using your pure energy, your pure heart to obtain certain and maintain certain cycles in their life. And without you being there, they are going through endings after endings after endings that they did not anticipate. They didn't brace themselves for how much would be resurrected from the ones before them into their reality. So it's like your grandmother or grandfather were doing things that corrupted the bloodline. Their mother and their father were doing things that corrupted the bloodline. And all of these individuals were able to bypass the repercussions by binding, sacrificing, and harnessing the energy and essence of light workers in your lineage. So some of you had very intelligent very successful or moving into success beings in your lineage. They could have started a business. They could have been very talented, pertaining like music or the arts, or they could have been very, very intelligent. And out of nowhere, they lost their mind. They had an aneurysm, stroke, heart attack, health issues. They took their own life. All of this was spell work being done to sacrifice those that harbored light within the lineage in order to save the rest of the lineage. And you disconnecting and cutting cords with this lineage have been moved into a lineage of your own. You are your own lineage. You are the beginning of this lineage within this lifetime. And you have moved, if you have children, you have assisted them in with what you have cleared, moving them into your bloodline, disconnected from this karmic lineage. This is why so many karmic lineages are after you, because of what you have. I won't say after you. I don't mean to like give anybody fear. You should not be afraid. You should be fucking proud, because exactly, royalty. You are. And I just heard the song Royalty by XXXTentacion today. So that is confirmation. Where he goes, royalty, enemy bloodline. Where you are now spotting the enemy bloodlines. And they are spotting you. They see this light in you. They see you emanating this angelic energy. They know that you've cleared off this binding, and they know, some of these individuals know because of what they directed towards you and what immediately bounced back. You are a, exactly, divine cosmic child. One that was assigned to take on the hardest mission thus far. Exactly, we fight faith over fear. Faith over fear. And for those of you this message is for, you do not fear. Like I said, you should be proud of yourself. Because you understand that all of these individuals, including elite organizations, hey, what's up, Demon Slayer? Perfect timing. That resonates. That hits. That goes with this message. You understand that even elites are observing you. CIA, feds, like individual organizations, societies, networks are observing you, trying to absorb your energy, trying to clone your energy, trying to mimic your energy, trying to connect to your energy because of the power you hold and what you have done and the type of leadership that you emanate, the type of influence you have over this realm. Not just those you are energetically in connection to, but of the realm itself. Mama Gaia, this reality shifts based on you. This is how much power you have, is you are co-creating high vibrational timelines that are not only of the highest vibrational good of you, but humanity, this world. You were meant to come through as the balance, the equalizer, the destroyer, and the rebuilder. Four of Swords. Somebody is sick here. It wanted to land on the star, but it was in between the star and the Princess of Staves. Sick about being left out in the cold. Poverty. Somebody's going from riches to rags. Because their bloodline they've been stripped of everything that is not theirs. And some of these individuals' debt, karmic debt, is whatever they were holding on to in this lifetime. That is now being gifted to your lineage, your bloodline. Or was always meant for your bloodline. Your lineage, and somebody tried to destiny swap with you in order to maintain something that was not theirs, but yours. Fertility. Somebody that paid for a destiny swap, paid for your fertility in order to maintain or obtain, it looks like a relationship or a business opportunity. Whoever this is, they knew somebody was watching you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the Prince of Swords, heavy on the Libra with justice here and union. And Spirit says that's the truth. So somebody felt, we did talk about this crispy derelict duck over on YouTube who got entangled with an intimate, let me just say, gigolo witch, gigolo warlock, okay? Gigolo, nasty, lust demon. In an attempt, we did talk about this, in an attempt to destiny swap with you, and with how many of the old versions of you had shed, that this individual was attempting to put on and walk in, they ended up walking into a trap that was meant to be set for you, but because this individual was mimicking your energy and moving into timelines you'd moved out of, while holding on to your energy, there was an entity waiting for your energy to move into a certain timeline, a lust entity, somebody that was doing back-to-back intimate rituals on you that ensnared this person or this group. This is an entanglement of destiny swappers and gigolo witches and warlocks, okay? Lust demons that ended up in the way that these lust demons were attempting to bind to you, and with these copycat destiny swappers appearing to be like you, it was a match made in hell. They found out the hard way. We did talk about this. If you want more information on that, we talked about it over on YouTube. But basically anybody trying, and there was quite a few individuals trying to copycat you, trying to destiny swap with you, trying to walk in your energy, moving through timelines that you had already shed old skins and then putting them on. Basically moving into old energy that you were no longer in, that was no longer you. They were collecting ghosts, and an entity that was trying to attach to you, a lust demon, thought they found you, thought they had located you in the spirit, in an old timeline. It was really these copycat energies. So now they're experiencing the conflict of karmic entanglement. A karmic menagerie. Power and King of Swords. Who is this King of Swords and power? Two of Ships. Whoever this King of Swords is, they're coming off as somebody who is meant to be a powerful individual. This could very well be you. You could definitely be in King of Swords energy, or you could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is somebody who's standing in their power, who knows there are ships coming in for them. If this is you, you cleared Jezebelian energy out of your energy. You're not connecting to individuals attempting to attach a generational curse to you. You're remaining balanced here, because Two of Pentacles is also balance. You're not juggling. You have your eyes set on the prize, and you're standing on business. You're no longer being influenced if you were before. Win by any means necessary in the reverse. This lets me know that individuals that were attempting to bind you, attempting to confuse you, their entire group has been demolished. Or whatever this is. Whatever that was continuously putting you in indecision, you have gained clarity on it. Especially with the Sword of Truth being out here. Win by any means necessary in the reverse means individuals have lost. And this energy doesn't add up to the energy I was just speaking on. So this lets me know Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, you're seeing clearly. You are using your intuition. You, like I talked about on YouTube, you've reached Ascended Master status. You have elevated, like this is a massive level up. We got 7 of Swords coming out, and it landed right on the 5 of Swords in reverse. Sneaky and deceptive behavior. Somebody's been exposed for trying to deceive you. You see right through it. Your intuition is reading individuals like a book, reading the energy like a book. Just like we were talking these corrupt bloodlines, you had elites trying to throw in illusions to your reality, and you did not react to these illusions in the way that they thought you were going to. You didn't accept them, you didn't receive them, you didn't panic. Like whatever this was meant to make you feel or make you do, you did the opposite. Oppression, it was meant to oppress you. You didn't let this in, you didn't take this on. Tell me about this oppression. They said, okay, so they're telling me you just talked about it. Many individuals attempt to destiny swap with you, and the intimate rituals done on you to bind them to you have all failed, because you saw right through the illusion. You moved when you were meant to move. You quantum leaped when you were meant to quantum leap. You shifted timelines every time you were guided to, and you listened intuitively and acted upon it immediately. You're 10 steps ahead of each of these individuals, every single one of them that feels as though they will be the one to trap you. Wow. That's what's up. 8 of Pentacles, putting in the work. 10 of Pentacles, and up at night. And confused. Judgment on this magic. Spirit literally just said this. Because I said clarification on the 7 of Swords and oppression. These are individuals up at night because the work that they put in and what they paid for only put them into confusion, judgment, and backfires. Because you keep juking them. Your bloodline is too pure for this, and you're not allowing anybody to attach to your bloodline or ride your bloodline's blessings into the promised land. It's basically like you can hate from outside of the club, but you can't even get in. And you better not try to beat up the bouncer, because then the bouncer really gonna beat your ass, because the bouncer is Archangel Michael and the Most High. I would think they think not. It's like individuals that keep trying to find ways to break into your energy in order to siphon your blessings, steal your blessings, or sacrifice you for your blessings. Like, this is all about what is now a part of your lineage is being bombarded. Exactly. Practitioners did send it back. Some of these practitioners did send it back to them because of how protected you are. Some of these practitioners are determined because of their ego. You hit them right in the pride, and pride is a principality. So some of these practitioners are still trying to put in work while they're going through backfires and judgment, because they're overridden by the entity of pride. The principality's pride. But you're still standing firm. Literally, your energy is in the promised land. You have reached ascended master status, and you have cleared your bloodline. Again, protected. All of these other bloodlines are being eradicated. All of these other bloodlines are going through endings. Queen of Wands, that is... What did I just say? They're going through endings. They tried to sacrifice you. They're the ones being sacrificed. And we did talk about this face-off with the Reaper, this face-off with death over on YouTube. To where every time you alchemize death, every time you came head-to-head with death, you earned a scythe. You earned a cloak. And you earned death's respect. You have leveled up as a Reaper and as an angel of life. It's like the father of the dark realm, father of the light realm, of the heavens. Mother of the dark realm, mother of the heavens. It's giving like Mary Magdalene and Nyx, which Nyx is a goddess. She's the goddess of darkness. Or it's like, yeah, I would say like maybe Aphrodite and Nyx. You know, it's like you have leveled up in your dual nature. You have, exactly, duality. You have leveled up in your darkness. You have leveled up in your light. So should I say it's like God and Nyx? That's a better depiction. God and Nyx. Because Nyx is like the goddess of night, the creator of night. Where God is the creator of all. So it's like a blend of the two, a balance. For you being a drop of divinity, you have activated far beyond comprehension within your Godhead, your God body, or your goddess head, your goddess body. And you're emanating this. You glow. You shine a certain way. You appear a certain way, not only in the spirit, but in the physical. Your aura is very massive. Your electromagnetic field is off the charts. Wisdom, and you're very, very intuitive. Very intuitive, very intellectually advanced. And you have a lot of heavy hitters on your team. Exactly. Aura is pure, bloodline is pure. You've stepped into power more than you have in any other lifetime. For those of you this message is for, you know this is your last life here. You're reaching, in this life, you're reaching completion. You've completed out many cycles, but as Jacé would say, XXX Tentation, the adequate death is completion. And you are not to be taken until the Most High says so. Until you reach completion, depending on what paths you choose. And if you stay aligned with the correct path. We got a Taurus here, or a Capricorn Virgo. I specifically heard Taurus that has gained wisdom and is disappointed. Why are they disappointed? Because they tried to attach an entity to you. They tried to reinstate something that you've broken off your lineage, only to learn the hard way that with the completion, the cycles of completion within this lineage and what has been broken off, that this would come back on this energy. And in the way that this being came out as king of staves, so it's given lust, the entity of lust, Jezebelian energy. What this entity is attacking within this Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo's life is doesn't have to be Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody who capitalizes off of Queen of Pentacles in the upright is a good individual, but it is giving, especially with the fact this person's disappointed in this King of Wands, that this was somebody that was trying to appear to be a divine being, yet testing your authority because of the insecurities that came to the surface with how they were seeing you and how this individual wanted to be seen. Queen of Pentacles is somebody who, especially in the reverse, is somebody who they're vain. They pride themselves off of their abundance and off of the way, materialism. They pride themselves off of the way that they appear to others and the power that they want to appear to hold. This could be also Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody who is losing everything, who is not stable, who is not grounded, and who is not financially secure. They're frivolous. So with this energy coming out with wisdom and being disappointed about what they've learned, this is somebody who anticipated a karmic contract being reinstated and you allowing in a certain entity that was meant to deplete your fertility in order to bring it back to whoever this individual works for or them themselves. This individual has had what they were intending to have stripped from you, stripped from them. This person is going with the cups that have spilled over. They've already taken hits. And the reason this is relevant is if this is a practitioner energy, especially with wisdom out here, this is somebody who realizes that your gifts far exceed their own. You are far more advanced and protected than they anticipated. And you may very well have acquired this individual's gifts that they were misusing or that they had acquired. Yes, this is somebody that's a part of an organization that has a lot of money. Wow, so this is an individual who had acquired their position of power by the darker workings they had done and the abilities that they had abused. So again, their bloodline's under judgment because they can no longer bypass endings by manipulating others' energy. This is somebody who, with the contracts they were making in this organization, were bringing in fortune for others. And the curses are starting to show. This individual that has abused their position and their gifts have condemned their bloodline because they were meant to use the gifts that were given for good. Damn, you are literally the only one in these bloodlines that have all been monitoring you, all been watching you, all given the choice to do better and be better. You're the only one that made it out. You're the only one on some Squid Games shit, on some Hunger Games type shit that reached the end of this. Nobody else made a different choice. Nobody else chose differently. I feel like those that are meant to be in connection to you did, but like there were certain individuals that were in the in-between. There are other individuals in your lineage that could have made it out if they had followed the steps given. There are individuals that could have maintained a position of prosperity if they had shifted gears. All of these individuals that wanted to see you gone, that anticipated your demise. Even neighbors, your city, your state, corrupt officials, all of them were given a different choice. So you've got individuals that followed your lead and are breaking through or have broken through generational curses, and you're about to physically connect with these individuals. But a lot of us have been on assignment for years. Not only the assignment of ascension and gaining wisdom and going through activations, but being assigned to certain individuals, cities, and states to be the judgment. It's like in all the ways that individuals treated Jesus. Looking at him, looking at him and going, you were born in a barn, you wear a burlap sack, like just treating him like shit. Not knowing that he really is God's son. You were placed in certain housing. You were placed in certain jobs. You were placed around certain people in certain cities. Hidden in plain sight to be judgment. To see how they would treat the angel. You were placed in front of the eyes of certain organizations, societies, practitioners, networks, to see how they would treat you. Some of these individuals were meant to offer to you. Some of these individuals you were meant to assist in their ascension so they would lead a lighter path and step into all that had been fated for them by their bloodline. If they thought they had power before, if they thought they had fortune before, there was so much more for the path that was being given to them, the path that they were being guided to take. And you were the little push they needed to take the steps to unlocking their ancestral inheritance. And they failed. Because instead of following guidance, instead of being inspired by you, they wanted to demolish you, sacrifice you, steal from you, siphon from you, destiny swap with you. Wow. You really beat out the big guns. You, the Most High, we, the Most High, our spirit team. We were the bait necessary for individuals to make a choice. Malevolence or benevolence. So many of these individuals felt like your path would lead. What's crazy is they wanted your destiny, they wanted your essence and your energy, but didn't feel as though walking the path of enlightenment would lead them to the expansion they now see it's leading you. Like they underestimated this ancestral inheritance because they were so focused on the fortune your soul would bring. They were so focused on the relationships your soul would bring. They didn't know that true wealth comes from wisdom, comes from health, comes from what your ancestry, your divine team, and the Most High is willing to share with every step you take. Exactly. So they counted us out, yet wanted to be us. The irony. They wanted our gifts, but they didn't know what it took to get them. Two of staves. This is travel, this is movement forward. She's got the stave in her hand, which signifies a new beginning is right in grasp. You have this new beginning in your hand. Princess of Cups, and you're about to drink from your own cup. This is enjoying your harvest, taking it all in. You're in perfect alignment. We got 10 of Wands, stressed about what is being communicated with this transformation. And the fact that you walked away from something that was meant to cause an emotional upheaval. Towers that were meant to be occurring in your life right now that would indicate that a destiny swap had taken place or a mind flayer. Somebody's been corrupted mentally by this entity, or that a binding had taken place to where somebody was able to ride the wave, ride the blessings of your bloodline. So individuals are stressed by the fact that you are still speaking truth, you are still you still hold your abilities, you're still going through massive positive changes, and that you've walked away permanent. You're not coming back, you're not connecting to them, you're not looking at them through their falsified mask. You see them as the entities that have corrupted them. And you're not being lured in by any falsified temptation. Like any entity that is masking itself as something that you should accept. You're not receiving this energy. You're looking towards what is meant to be received by the divine, which has individuals stressed out because there were many attempts to mentally entrap you and confuse you and cause conflict. And you continually maintain these endings. Like you have closed these out. You're not looking back. You're not allowing in things that may had previously been working on you. What has been done has been undone. And you're not looking back, you're looking towards victory. What is being revealed to you. And what the divine has stated is a part of your harvest. You are free. Unconditional love. And it's not just freedom, but like you have freed your ancestry. Those that were meant to be free. After this life, you have a seat right next to the ascended, as the ascended masters you are. But you are going to experience a high vibrational timeline. Excuse me, they corrected me. You are to experience the high vibration of all that you have overcome. It is paradise on earth for you. It is an experience that appears to be too good to be true, but you know it isn't, for how it's being given to you. That's beautiful. You're being rewarded for your service and standing on business. Excuse me. Thank you. Kitty in a box. They're having a heyday with the box from the fan that I have over here, which lets me know. And it's power. Power. Hey, Lily. Power Kitty is in the box right now. And the fact that she is scratching at the box, it lets me know, because you know how boxes, well, duh, you've seen a box, but how they're enclosed. Power Kitty being right in the middle of the box lets me know that nobody can get into your box to access your power. Like nobody, wow. No, you may be celibate. I've been celibate for a very long time. You may be a physical female because the box. So for some of you, you're not allowing individuals in your box, but this is also like your sanctuary, your safe space, because y'all know cats will get into boxes because it feels safe for them. They like lounging in boxes. If they fits, they sits. So this is like your sanctuary, your aura, your field that these individuals cannot get into. And with the fact that she's scratching in the box, but I see her head peeking over the box, but I can't see what she's doing. They know that something is going on. They can hear things coming or see things coming from your energy, but they can't see what you're doing. So Power Kitty keeping her eyes on me while she's doing something in the box lets me know. These individuals know that you see them, and you know that they know you're working on something. That something massive is about to occur for you. And you're standing on business, 9 of Pentacles, living your best life. You keep on knocking, but you can't get in. They keep on knocking, but they can't come in. What song is that? You know what? That's for somebody. That's got to resonate with somebody, because I know that's a song. You keep on knocking, but you can't get in. Or you can't come in. Something like that. Is it from the 50s? This must be somebody's ancestors. That's somebody's song. But they keep on walking, or they keep on knocking, and they can't get in. Contemplation. They keep on knocking, but they can't get in. They can't get into your energy. They can't get into your mind, and they can't see what is coming. And what is meant to be a part of your new beginning. So with this, y'all, I was not going to be live for super long today, but I will upload this one over on YouTube because I have been up since super early. I'm going to leave it right there, but all you need to know is that this is a part 2 to the reading I just did over on YouTube. You may want to go check it out. But all you need to know is that you have reached new heights that these individuals are blown away by. You know things you shouldn't. Your energy is something far beyond this realm, far beyond anything these individuals have seen, and anybody attempting to destiny swap with you or intimately connect to you are getting entrapped with those that were also opposing you. It's like your enemies have become your footstool, but it's also your enemies, no honor amongst thieves, are fighting each other. They're attaching to each other. They're destiny swapping with each other. And you, my dear, are in an entirely new timeline with entirely new experiences and amplified and entirely new gifts. Be ready for the steps that are to be ordered for you, because you've done your job and you've closed out cycles and moved out of old timelines that are no longer necessary. And there is so much to come. But I love you guys. I appreciate you. I honor you. And I will see you again tomorrow. But until then, I'm about to go make some snacks. I'm about to turn up this fan because it's hot as a bitch today. It's been 86 degrees and it's only about to get hotter. Your girl is over here sweating in some fucking shorts. So I'm about to go make some food, feed the babies a little bit early, and just sit under this fan until it's not hot anymore. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. So until then, remain peaceful, unconditionally loving, stand united, and remain respectful unless disrespected. Then check with the Most High and check your motherfucking self before you check a motherfucker with grace. And like XXXTentacion Jase would say, hey, if anybody tells you to lay down, run them the fuck over. But not with your car. Vroom, vroom. With your energy. Because we have nothing to prove. Our energy obviously does it for us. And last, but most definitely not least, make sure you are remaining grounded, staying balanced, drinking your motherfucking water, because it's a conduit of energy and it will assist you in alchemizing what is being directed towards you or what new timeline you are acclimating to. And remember who the fuck you are. A powerful, divine, chosen cosmic child that came here, leveled up into ascended master, and have been pulling in new timelines for humanity. You're a very powerful being. You're a very talented being. And keep your enemies guessing on your next move. because you are also a very protected and cloaked being, where what you are working on now is absolutely going to take off. What downloads you're getting now is preparing you for the next moves you're about to make. Things are going to change drastically, more than they already have, for not only you, but this planet you've been bringing new timelines into. And be proud of yourself. I know your ancestors are. You freed a lot of them, if not all of them. Those that were meant to be freed corrected. Those that were meant to be freed and chose your side. Didn't work with your karmic lineage, but guided you. Were betting on you and knew you could do it. Those are the ancestors you freed. So congratulations. You are being applauded as the cosmic royalty that you are. And you're being observed by those who thought they knew true power until they met you. I love you guys. And until tomorrow, bye.